We say, hey.
Hey, good afternoon and welcome to Big Girl Talk. What's going on, y'all?
Y'all see the shit going on.
It's season 2.
Listen,
It's season 2.
do y'all like the new background?
Right.
Same message, different look.
Different look.
You know how much?
We're trying to get it popping or whatever.
Listen, if we improving a little bit at a time.
At a time.
We gotta start somewhere.
I mean, and your suggestions have been well received. Right?
She didn't know the word.
But
it's okay.
It's okay.
Lighting has been approved.
Right.
We're on different platforms.
The cameras improved.
Definitely.
So we on different platforms. We here. We ready. Let's talk about it.
Listen, but we still ain't getting no mics because I think we loud enough.
Yeah. Every video that I've watched back has been perfect with sound. I don't think we need mics.
And then Christina turned into a ginger.
Well,
a ginger on all the time.
Over a week's time.
Listen, things happen.
It is. So let me first introduce myself. I am your co-host, Jamila. This is my sister.
I'm Christine.
We are your hosts for Big Girl Talk. Now, let me tell the ones that on the new platforms that Big Girl Talk is not just for big girls.
It's not.
It's not just for women.
It literally is just two big girls talking.
Two big girls talking. And we talk about everything. Which is our tagline. We talk about everything.
Everything.
So, we talk about stuff that people really sometimes don't even want to dive into. Don't even want to talk about personal stuff. And everything that we talk about is our personal experiences. We are not professionals by any means.
No, we're not.
We're not. We don't want you to take this advice and run with it and say, Jamila and Christine told you to do nothing. This is my personal experience. Things that I deal with, things that she deals with.
Right.
We do story times. We give y'all what's real. And coming up here, right, what's real to us. And coming up here late is what's real to us.
Definitely. Because when we say in the 5 o'clock or in the 3 o'clock hour, it means we'll be on before the next hour.
Right. So we here, it's a little bit after 3:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Welcome in. Once you come into the chat, whether you're on TikTok, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, type in BGT. Please. Pound BGT. To let us know that you're here.
Please, and join the conversation.
Please do.
Please, let us know
We welcome in everything, everybody, all opinions, but today, we're talking about do opposites attract? Hello? Listen. I think that in some circumstances, now, in all in all aspects, we're not just talking about relationships between I'm gonna say romantic relationships. Mm-hmm. We're talking about everything.
Business,
friendships, all of that. So we're gonna dive into that. So when we first came up with the topic, what were you thinking about?
I was actually thinking relationship.
Okay.
Right? That was the first thing on my mind was relationship, marriage. Do opposites attract in that way? Because you've heard that, it's really cliche. You've heard it for so many years that opposites attract. If you are like this and somebody else is, if you're more inward, somebody else is more outward,
right?
You guys should be able to get along and complement each other.
True.
That's what we've always heard.
Right.
But me, and you know what? I seem to kind of find people that I am opposite of, that I do kind of hang out with or whatever. I always, now throughout my whole dating life, right? I've always dated yours, my uncle. I've always dated a black sheep of the family, and I am not the black sheep of my family. So I guess, but then it didn't really work out. So do that really work? Like but that's just what I've been finding lately.
So physically,
right?
That has been my go-to. Like, because of course I'm a plus size female. Y'all can see whatever. People that I attract are completely opposite of me.
Of you, right?
Not necessarily that I'm even looking for that, but that's what I have been.
But you don't even like your
hold on,
wait. I'm saying, like, you don't even like plus size men like that. I mean, you have, But that's not your. I'm saying that's not your preference. Everybody has a preference.
First of all, why would we classify being as plus?
They want to be princesses too.
Stop
Anyway.
it. No. So me personally, no, I'm not really attracted to bigger men because I'm a big woman.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been in situations or friendships that, you know, that we were both
that y'all both what
plush.
Plush.
We became the best of friends.
And that was all that
That's it. Because I don't care what you say. I don't care who you are. Mm-hmm. We are always visual beings first.
Exactly.
I don't care if you're talking about, it's not about how you look. It's about your personality and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. You have to be attracted to someone
in order to even start a conversation.
Right. Yeah, you gotta want something about this person's outward appearance attracted you
and
to
made
them.
You want to speak to them.
Exactly.
To them, what have you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So me personally, I've been attracted to, or people that are attracted to me, and I'm pretty tall to be a female. I'm 5'8", 5'9", whatever the doctor say. So yeah, whatever they say. Shorter men, smaller men, they always come to me, and here in the last couple of years, I'm just like, is there anyone else?
What do you want? What are you looking for?
Listen, if I could build the perfect man for me, Christine, 6'5" and up, at least 250, at least 250. Because when it comes with height, there's a different build.
Right.
So even if you get a 6'7" nigga, and they 290, 300, they're not
they don't look like
exactly.
Right.
I'm not looking for somebody to technically like muscular. They got to be all like, I'm about to beat you up, whatever, you know. Somebody
but you like them proportion in a way.
In a way,
yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I like, because I mean it is what it is. But usually what I attract is anywhere between 5'9" to 5'5" downwards. 100 and listen, 100
soak and wet.
Listen, but I'm on for that. But that is what is attracted to me.
Okay.
And yeah,
so
completely
the
opposite
track to you is not working.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
If I'm being honest. So guess what? Christine has stopped looking.
So what about?
I'm done. I'm focusing on my career.
So what about as far as the opposites attract? What about intelligence wise? Like,
listen. So, okay, no.
Or when not intelligence, intellectual.
Yeah. So when it comes down to intellectual or interests, I often get the same person. Because I'm into arts, I'm into music, poetry, movies, such as like all of that. Any type of music, I'm eclectic. I can go from reggae to country to rock and roll to hip hop, all of that. I listen to everything. So I do attract artsy people, whether it be people that are into like anime or I'm into all of that,
right?
And I definitely don't figure I definitely don't think there's an age limit on it. So intellectually, that's what I'm on. I always find somebody in common, but they come in the body, the frame that it comes in is always opposite for me.
So do you think if they didn't have those interests, you wouldn't be interested?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because what are we going to have in common? Because I'm not going to be chilling with somebody that's a dead shell. Like, we have to have something in common, something to talk about, something to, bond over.
Because if not, it's like pulling teeth, trying to be with each other.
Definitely. And I'm not that one, because I'm one that'll leave. If we're not talking, I'll be like, oh, okay then.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm out. So it is what it is. What about you as far as intellectually? What would you like that to be?
I like to have somebody to talk to. I like to have someone to share experiences with. I like doing first with people.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
when you go somewhere with somebody and like, oh, this is the first time I ever did something like this before. I like sharing those experiences with somebody.
Mhm.
People that have been just out there don't really intrigue me because what's left for you to do? Like I know everybody can't do everything in life.
True.
But things that I want to experience, I want somebody to experience them with me. Like not already we done did them already, you know.
Right. Maybe like a one-off,
right,
maybe.
or something.
But I get that. I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I like experience and stuff like that. But other than that, like I need you to know my limitations.
Definitely. Please understand that me personally, I'm not a crowd person, so I'm not about to go to a concert.
I don't want to do that. I'm
not doing it.
Now, I took a chance.
On what, sister?
And I went to a Braves game.
Oh, y'all should clap it up. Give me some claps or something, because this girl do not go out. Listen.
Oh my God.
So happy.
I went to a Braves game here in Atlanta. That's the worst thing I ever did in my life.
Understood.
I don't see, because let me break this down. I don't walk like that. I mean, I walk. Obviously, I'm mobile. But I have a bulging disc in my back. Plus, I'm, plump. In need of weight loss. And so I can't really walk that far. Well, I took a chance and I was like, it's just walk.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do it.
You need to do it.
Took a chance, went to the Braves game, and oh my God, first of all, we had to park 2 blocks away. Then I had to get inside the stadium after waiting in line. Once inside the stadium,
we had a hard time.
We had to go up the escalator. And then once up the escalator, found out that our seats were across the stadium.
Were you discouraged or not? But look, I commend you, because when we went to New York, we did a lot.
We did a lot
of walking. And I'm so proud.
New York is nothing but walking.
That's it.
How can you live there?
Even if you have a car in New York, it's unnecessary.
For what?
Because you're literally wasting money by having a car. You have to walk. And you did really well, sis. I'm so proud of us.
I'm proud of us. Maybe we need to take a trip to New York every month.
No.
And we'll get used to walking.
No.
New York was, it was beautiful.
I loved it.
But it walking.
Listen, okay, back to
okay. So in any case, I did that, and the person I was with knew my limitations, but me, I was like, no, I'm okay, I'm good, let's go. He wanted to go. I wanted to support him in that, and I went. And
congratulations.
It won't happen no more. It won't happen no more. I promise you that.
So when it comes to that, as far as like physical activity, would that be a deal breaker for somebody that might be interested in you? If they're physically able to do what they want to do, but they're interested in you and they want to bring you along, is that something that you're like, you know what? Because I have these limitations, no, thank you.
I have done that before, because I don't want to hold anybody back from doing what they want to do.
Sure.
I don't want to take care of anybody, and I don't want nobody to take care of me. I don't want nobody to feel like they're having to take care of me, like a patient or something. No, I don't want you to stop what you're doing and your livelihood just because I can't or don't want to do that.
Understood. I mean, that makes sense.
It's a no for me. Even if I really, really like this person, like I'm not gonna hold anybody back from doing anything. A lot of people like to go to football games and different things, and I'm talking about like professional games. I'm not for all the arenas and stadiums, and I'm not able to do that.
I mean, I'm pretty much up for a task, but it's just the crowd, the numbers for me. I get a lot bit, not a little bit, a lot bit antsy. I start thinking about stuff that could have or will be happening soon.
And you don't have no control.
I don't have no control over it. Like if I'm in a stadium, and especially if it's like a dome stadium, I'm thinking something's going to crash in. What if I'm all the way up in the bleachers with everybody else and something just fucking falls? You can't catch yourself. Like,
can't do nothing.
And then what if like I'm in a big crowd and then shots ring out? I'm trying to get to safety. No, thank you, crowd. I'm okay.
Just take me to a little local comedy show. I'm good.
Definitely good.
I promise you that.
So within opposites attract, right? Mm-hmm. So romantically, do you think that what you like has been opposite, or it's just basically what for you?
No, I think actually what I like is about the same. It's so the only thing opposite, like I said, is like I run into people that are the black sheep of their family.
Okay.
And that's definitely not me.
Mm-hmm.
They're like bad boys or, you know, whatever, so to speak.
Drug dealers is the
right, like
and she's definitely not.
And that's not being a very
she's a square.
Square and quiet. But what is just stop.
It's a square.
It's not.
That's definitely a square.
It's a great thing.
No.
So yeah, so that was the only thing opposite for me. Now, as far as intellectual wise, I've really been running into people that kind of, I don't know if they like what I like or if they just like the fact that I present what I like and then they start liking it.
Okay, so we got a comment over here, Corey. He said it depends. What does it depend on, Corey? But of course, if you want to join in on the talk with both of us, come to Big Girl Talk. The link is in the description.
All right.
But yes, what does it depend on? Because like I said, all of this is coming from our point of view.
My point of view.
Chime in if y'all want to.
Yeah. What does it do for you? I mean, how does opposites attract work for you? Now, I can say that, of course, y'all know I've been to the glossary.
She love a good dictionary.
I went to not the glossary so much. I went to Google, and Google said people are very different from each other and often attracted to each other. That often is what attracts you to a person.
It's because they're different.
It's because they're different.
Okay.
Different perspectives are appealing. Is what mostly said.
Now, let's just expound on that. I can't be with someone that totally disagrees with my beliefs because me, I'm a Christian. I believe in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But somebody that is a complete opposite, that let's just say on the complete opposite of the spectrum, let's say they're they don't believe in anything. They're what is it, atheists? I can't get down with it because the way you're living is not how I want to live.
Right.
And I don't knock anybody's beliefs. If you're spiritual, you're Muslim, you're Buddhist, whatever. That's what you believe in. But I'm talking about me personally. Please do not, if we bond over something more than religion, there's something to build on. But I will respect your beliefs as well as you should respect mine. I'm not going to convert you. Don't try to convert me. Now, if there comes a time where you say, hey, this is working for you. Let me see what's going on with this. I'm going to welcome you in. Don't expect me to go to your side. I'm just saying.
Welcome in.
Welcome in.
That's not what I want.
Exactly. So we got a response here. Corey says, it depends if you both like each other to make each other better in life, then it can work out respecting each other. I can dig that. But there's a common denominator. You have to respect one another.
Exactly.
Because you're absolutely right. We are not the same people. We're completely different upbringings, completely different sexes. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're not going to be the exact. Even twins are different, identical and fraternal. They're different. So there's a respect factor in all relationships, romantic, family, business, everything. That's a common denominator.
Right.
So if you are on that level, then yeah, it could work for you.
Right. Because in the beginning, it could be okay. Like,
right.
But when you start to get serious, you have to be like-minded. Like when you start to want to build a family with somebody or a marriage, you have to be like-minded. Because what the word say? How can
bring it in now. Bring it in.
How can we walk together if we don't agree?
You have to be equally
Yoked. So I mean, having fun is one thing.
True.
But being serious in a seriously committed relationship or getting married
It's a whole
or building
nother
a family, that's something else. You gotta be, I don't know that we can be opposite that much.
Right. Especially
doing it.
Marriage should be forever. Hear me when I say this. Should be.
Come on.
Forever.
Should be.
So when you make a decision with your significant other that I'm going to be with you forever,
Mm-hmm.
You've accepted all odds.
Mm-hmm.
You've accepted me as I am. I've accepted you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you have outside children or whatever, you're coming together. You've accepted that.
Right.
So now that we're married, nothing should change.
Exactly.
Unless it's going to be our finances.
You know, I never understood a prenup.
Okay.
I never understood a prenup. So since you said marriage is supposed to be or should be forever.
Hear me when I say that.
Should be forever. How are we planning the divorce before we get married?
Because I've heard that it's mainly because if you love me for me, if things take a turn and we have to leave one another, I want to take what I brought into this. Y'all should not even be thinking about the if.
Why aren't you concerned about it? Okay, so hear me when I say, if that's a concern of yours, maybe we shouldn't get married.
That's something that people need to really, really think about, because if I ever get to that, and I haven't been married, my sister has been married before, but I haven't been married. And I don't, honestly, let's just put it out there. Go ahead and put all the cards on the table. I don't feel the cards. I definitely, all of them. I'm taking them all out there.
52.
All of them. And if you want to take it a step, I'm turning them over.
Show my ass.
I don't think I'm getting married. That's just what I think. I don't think marriage is not for everybody.
Right. You're absolutely right.
But,
however,
well, I can't say but, because but changes things.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so in this case, you can't say but.
So, because however keeps it in
right.
the consistent. Okay, guys, we'll teach y'all that later. Anyway, right. But if that happens to me, if God sees fits to find me a mate, what? That's
if God sees fits to find me.
Fits.
Fits.
What? Am I saying something wrong?
No, go.
See fit?
Go.
Oh, it's the way that you hear fits.
Go. If God sees fit. It's okay.
I forgot.
If God sees fit to find you a mate.
I forgot.
Can't forget.
You can't interrupt me.
I know. Go on.
Oh my God.
You cannot interrupt her thought process. It'll be over. And she's gonna tell me this at 9:00 tonight, what she was trying to say right now. And
I'm trying to get it back. If God, what we were talking about? Marriage.
You said that you don't see, you dealt all the cards out.
Did it? Flip them over.
Shows your hand. You don't think you're getting married.
True.
But if God sees fit to find you a mate, is what you said.
That's exactly what I said.
Then you will get married. Basically.
We're going to leave it at that. If it comes back to me, I'll revisit it.
9:00 tonight. I'll text y'all, let y'all know what she said.
You going to text everybody?
Yep. I'm going to put it right on TikTok, let y'all know what she said.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Don't do it. If God sees fit to give me a mate, then I would be more than happy to combine, or to what's the word? When you change,
compromise?
Conform.
Okay.
To that, but to my mate, to my mate.
Okay.
If there is talk about a prenup, I would definitely do what you said. I'm gonna pull out.
Yeah, because why? What's the problem? Why are you? First of all, how do you think I'm that type of person that I would take you for everything? Do you not know me?
Right.
If you don't know me, you don't need to marry me. If you know me and you know what type of person I am, why do we need a prenup before we get married? Why do you need to say whatever I walked in here with is what I'm leaving with? Whatever you walked in here with is what you leaving with. Why do you need to say that? Because you're scared that I'm going to do you like that? You think I'm a flip? You don't know me.
But I promise you, I won't even be dealing with that if I get married, because that's literally for like people with millions.
Who's to say you're not gonna marry a millionaire?
Hmm.
We don't know. But my thing is, when you throw stuff up like that,
True. Okay.
I don't consider that love. I consider that
Conditional.
you want to do, it's conditional. Love is supposed to be unconditional. You want to do something, but you want to make sure you good, just in case I decide to leave or mess up or act wrong or something happens.
So you basically putting a precursor on our marriage.
Why are we planning a divorce before we get married? That's weird. That's okay.
That's
so I don't know how we got over there, but sometimes that happens.
It happens a lot with us, you guys.
It does.
But it's all good.
It's all good.
So as far as opposites attract, we're talking about that. Relationship wise, we definitely understand. Friendship. Let's take our friendship.
We're opposite somewhat in different ways,
in age, and
that's the part.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, we're almost a decade apart, bro.
So, but listen,
but I'm an old soul,
right?
So it's really not that much of a difference.
So you were more outspoken when it comes to a problem.
Okay, yes.
And I was more reserved. But when the problem is happening to you, I'm more outspoken than reserved.
That's crazy.
So that's weird. Like, we're opposite, but we can be each other.
But see, somebody fucking with you, I got something to say, and vice versa.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So, but I'm more of a public speaker.
Yeah.
Every time we go somewhere and somebody asks something about something, she be like,
because I'm not gonna do it. But I found out that looking at all of my friends currently, I am opposite of all of you guys.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So
who got what?
Everybody is so bubbly. Let's take prime example. Allison. We always talk about her. She is a people person. She meets no stranger.
Not one stranger.
Me? I don't want to talk to nobody. If I'm at a function, I'm in the corner. Unless somebody's asking me to do something, I'm in the corner. Jennifer, she is outspoken. She's a business person. You're very social.
I am social.
You're very social. I am not. That's how we differ.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Natalie's very outspoken.
Natalie is very outspoken. Natalie is very approachable. Yes. All of you guys everybody's approachable, but me.
What about Webby? Is she outspoken like
Man, Webby is a trip. Yes. She travels by herself. And she makes friends everywhere.
Wow.
Ashley's like that. Ashley, she would travel overseas. Like Ashley told me this past weekend, she took me to one of her events or whatever, and I'm sitting in the corner. This guy was trying to talk to me or whatever. I don't pick up the signs.
You definitely don't.
I really don't. And she was like, Christine, he's really trying to talk to you. Can you just smile? I was like, no. I said, what the fuck I'm smiling for? She was like, just be a little more inviting. No. Why should I? I don't take the effort. And she was just like, he's moved over here by you like 12 times. Like, I was sitting on this bench. There was a seat here on to the right of me, and there was open space because Ashley's social. So this is her event. So she's on the dance floor. She's here. She's networking. I'm holding up the seat. I'm holding up the back wall. That's my job. He done moved. I done stayed in the seat. Only time I done moved to go to the bathroom or go get me some ice water. Listen, he done went to the right side, to the left side. He done asked me for a lighter. I don't smoke, sir. Then he was like, oh, what you drinking? Nothing. Ice. Like, I'm very one very dry answer. Right. Listen. She was like, Christine, just be a little bit more inviting. No, I don't know these people. And I don't want to know. What time are we leaving? But that's
So
that's me.
Anybody else would have tried to engage.
Absolutely. If it was, well, that's how we're similar.
Mm-hmm.
We don't, you and me are pretty much similar when it comes to outings.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
We'll scan the room. If we feel like we don't want to talk to nobody, we're not. Unless somebody is approaching you, you'll talk to them. I won't.
Right.
That's the only time we differ. But with Natalie, with Allison, with Ashley, with Jen, somebody come over there, it's pew, they best friends. I can't. That's just I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. Listen, I want to be more social, but something on the inside is telling me no, it's not worth it. So I say to myself. So that's how I differ from my friends.
That's your opposites attract to your friendships.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't have any friends, so I have a lot of associates.
You do
a lot of people I work with.
You do have friends. You have friends. My friends are your friends.
I have my own friends.
You do have.
Yeah. These are the people I work with.
Anyway,
I can wholeheartedly tell you that these are great people that I work with, but I can't consider people my friends. We don't do anything. We don't hang out. We're at work.
Okay. So they're strictly associates.
Yeah, they are.
They're good people, but they're associates.
Yeah, they're great people, but we don't do anything. Like if we started hanging out or stuff like that, that would bring on more of the friendship.
So is it an age limit on becoming friends?
Nah, you can get a friend anytime. Why?
I'm just saying, because what if y'all start hanging out and you be like, what? Like nowadays, do you ask somebody, hey,
you want to be my friend? Come on.
Hey, you want to be my friend? Do you do that?
No.
Oh.
It just becomes.
It's just okay. Yeah. Okay, understood. Okay.
It just becomes a friendship.
Okay. So you saying you don't have friends. So you
right. I mean, what I can say is the people that I know would do something for me. I would most definitely drop and do something for them. But I can't tell you, I can't go outside of here and say, this is my friend. Because
am I your friend?
Sometimes.
Damn it.
But you're my sister, so it doesn't like it's supposed to be that way.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a better understanding in regards to what kind of people we are. So does it work for you to have somebody that is completely opposite? Is it more or less like I have to have somebody opposite so I can have something interesting to talk about or to bring up conversation,
friendship,
anything, romantically, friendship, anything? Because I find if you have so much in common, yeah, you can talk about it, you can bond over that, but it does start getting boring. I want to know what another person is thinking, how they react. You see what I'm saying?
I do want something opposite because what you can tell me something that I don't know, and I can always learn from you as being an opposite person. Like somebody that's really, really into sports. Like I have dated guys that are really into sports.
Okay.
But only one guy that I dated was willing to teach me about sports.
Okay, cool.
And that made it fun for us, or like a fun conversation, because he was willing to tell me and he didn't mind me asking questions, or like in the middle of the game or whatever, he would tell me what kind of play this was. He just did all this stuff and I learned a lot. Like we even sat down and he made me tell him the defensive line. Like I had to learn.
Yeah, you a pop.
Yes, I had to learn who was on, whatever.
Do you still know this stuff?
No, it was several years ago and I don't even know it anymore. But in any case, it was a really good thing.
Because there was something that was that you weren't interested in that became interesting.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what I ended up doing was one day, even when we weren't together anymore, I went to a freaking sports bar watching the darn Miami Heat game. And I'm just like, okay, I know what they're doing. I know what's happening. And
But see, that's beneficial in any form or fashion, because of course if someone brings something to the table, like for your instance, sports. What?
Hey, Nisha. Yes, we still.
Oh Lord.
Nisha,
I ain't seen you in a month or so. Oh, sorry. Listen, so that is beneficial to you because, of course, even though y'all are not together anymore, what if somebody else that you're meeting is into sports? So now that y'all have that in common, even though you don't know everything about sports, you have that leeway or that I guess that pass to go into that world to bring it on in.
A little something.
Right. So that'll spark somebody else's interest about you. They're like, okay, well, she's different. She is interested
in sports.
Right.
I really don't, but I know a little.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I have enough to, me personally, I don't care about it at all. So we are talking about, Nisha, because you're just now joining us, 36 minutes into the show. Yeah. But thank you so much for joining us, Pumpkin. We missed you. We missed you. Love you. Like, no, me do. My niece, she's so cute. Right. But we're talking about do opposites attract in any type of fashion, romantically, business-wise, friendships. Because of course, initially we are different people, so we attract. We either attract what we see as the same, or we think opposites attract. Because when you think about magnets, you upset? Them boy have packed up because her phone went dead. When you think about magnets, they attract.
They do,
and they're opposites.
And they do,
and it's a strong force.
Like if you got two opposites, they not going together. It's just it ain't gonna do it.
Okay. Wait a minute, that didn't make no sense. Wait a minute, hold on. It's a. Wait.
It be the
somebody come correct us, please.
It be two. Okay, so the two magnets that are the same don't go together, right?
I don't know. I was hoping somebody would speak up.
You gonna talk about magnets and don't know what you're talking about? Anywho,
listen.
So okay, let's talk about business.
Okay.
In the business world with opposite people, I think that you do need somebody that's opposite of you because that will give you more creative range, right?
Definitely.
Bouncing ideas off of each other. And then somebody has to be bold enough to take the chance. Somebody got to be bold enough to take the leap. And if both of y'all are sitting on stuff that you could be making money on,
why you pause?
Who gonna take the jump?
Listen, I'm glad you said that. Give me yeah. Y'all, listen. I came up with $1 billion idea taking a shower the other day.
You did. Why? Is you finna tell it?
No, that's what I got to write it. Okay, I'll write it later. Remember me. Remember it for me.
Remember me, Lord.
Okay. So yes. What we got? Nisha says, I believe opposites attract. It's all in the magnetism.
Strength of the people in a sense. Right. It does depend on the magnetism. We were talking earlier about how what is attracted to us and what we are attracted to. And it's like I've always gotten the black sheep of the family type of man. But what I'm attracted to is somebody that's funny, somebody that's fun, somebody that likes the things that I like and I like to do first with people. Christine was saying that she's attracted to taller men. She's always getting shorter men. That is attracted to her. And I'm trying to understand, like, is this my ministry? Like, I don't want this.
Somebody, is it my ministry? Probably so.
I don't want
Probably
this.
so. Listen.
That's what I be thinking.
I think that's just gonna be what is gonna be consistent for me. I'm always
a shorter man.
Yeah, probably.
No way. I
probably
give us the desires of our heart. We just got to keep holding out. We just gotta keep waiting. What? that.
You want to wait forever?
Not forever. It ain't gonna take forever.
It's okay. It's all right. But
Doors are opening.
Anywho, whatever she's talking about. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But I actually think that is my ministry. Is shorter people, and because they just love me. And I'm saying I'm not confident. I am very confident. Right. It's just I'm not comfortable
with a shorter man.
Yeah, and
is it like
nothing? Nothing at all.
Is it like being with a shorter man doesn't make you feel?
I don't want to talk about this. I don't. I'm not talking about this. I can't.
We're talking about opposite attraction, and we talk about
everything. You're right, but I don't want to talk about this.
It's too late. We in it.
Fuck.
We in it.
But, so what it is that I don't mind shorter people, shorter men, or what have you. But when it comes to certain things, because of my stature, because I'm a tall plus size female, it gets uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. And I don't feel ladylike.
Are you having trouble respecting a shorter man?
Absolutely not. I respect everybody in their position. Mm-hmm. But no, it's just that because I'm a bigger woman, I don't feel feminine around them. And it's just like they're my child or something. You know, that's how I feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe there is a insecurity about that that I need to work on, but that's just what it is right now.
I mean, you just like what you like. There's nothing to be worked on. If you don't like a shorter man, I don't feel like you're gonna miss nothing because that's not what you want.
That's the thing. I don't care if they short or not. It's just that if we're out in public on a date or whatever, I always feel uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. I always feel uncomfortable. And that's just it. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm not really big on going out on dates with certain people. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're smaller than me and you're taller than me, we can work out something. I don't really care. But if you're shorter and smaller, you're gonna look like my child because I'm that big. I'm fucking huge, bro. Like that. Shit. I'm a big girl.
You ain't that freaking big now. Ain't nobody hitting around on 600-pound life.
No, I'm not. I'm nowhere near that. But my stature is big. Look at my heritage. You know what I got bloodline. But I mean, just me. I have a big stature. I'm a big person. I'm just big. I'm being serious.
Please, yes. Let's just be done.
Oh, okay.
Let's move on. She said she didn't want to talk about it, and I should have just
let it go. You should have just let it go. But it is what it is. So obviously, it's always a trait for me, and because I guess that's just what it's gonna be. But anyway, anywho,
so I can say that I am uncomfortable with the fact that I always seem to have to do the work in the relationship as far as planning stuff and as far as what we're doing, where we're going.
Deuce. Yes, sir. Let's go.
As far as what we're doing, where we going. I ain't saying I gotta pay, but I'm just saying like if I don't plan it, we're not going.
Yeah.
So that's what I want, a type of person that can take that role and just run with it. You don't have to plan all the time, but just to be like, let's go.
Right. Just call you up, babe. I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying, this little spot on the side of town I'm trying to take you to. Be ready at 8:00. I'm coming to get you.
Exactly.
I always get, hey, what you doing? I'm doing nothing. Oh, okay. What's up with you? Nothing. Just chilling. Well, I'm hungry. Have you ate? Yeah. Well, you want to go out to eat? Yeah. And at that moment, I'm thinking like, Okay, they finna do something.
Right,
Tell me.
Let's get it.
What you feel like eating? Nothing. Don't even fucking worry about it. She said, I'm not comfortable with that anymore.
I know that's right. Not comfortable with it. Like, I want somebody that can take the reins.
Not a big, beautiful stallion. Listen, a stallion is a male horse, but I get your sentiment. I get your sentiment. Thank you, Nisha. But yeah, I'm definitely not. I need somebody that's going to be opposite of me in that particular. I'm standoffish. So I need you to be upfront and tell me what we're doing.
Exactly.
Or if you can't tell me what we're doing, give me some options.
Do you want to go here, here, or here? I can pick one.
I can pick one.
Right. But when you got me all out in the open area, like I just broadly, what do you want to do? Where you want to eat? What the?
And don't come pick me up, or don't have me meet you anywhere without any plan. If you said we're gonna go out to eat at 8:00 and you come and get me at 7:30 and we on the way to nowhere.
You could let me at the house.
Yeah, let me go ahead and order me some DoorDash because you're done.
You're done.
You're done. But no, I mean it's like you said earlier, as far as business wise, definitely have to have people in different or opposite minds of you, because of course if you're gonna have a successful business, you definitely want to think about everything that's gonna make your business successful.
Right.
You got finances. I might not be strong in finances. Me particular, I'm good behind the scenes. Everything back there, I got it. If we need somebody to interview about our company, I'm going to put Mila up front. You know what I'm saying? If I need somebody to look at our finances, Allison, she's great with that.
Right.
So you have to have people in your corner, business and personal, that's going to benefit you.
Exactly.
And benefit everybody that's involved.
Everybody that has a strong suit. Everybody.
Because if everybody has the same mindset and the same mind frame,
y'all ain't going nowhere.
We're definitely going to be bouncing nothing off of each other.
Exactly. Everybody going to stick with that same idea. Nobody's going to have anything different. Everybody needs to be a little different, a little opposite of each other.
And don't be afraid to disagree with people. Exactly. Because I'm very good at that.
Especially if I really don't agree. Like, I'm not your yes man.
That's true, Nisha. It definitely does make the partnership whole. Yes. I'm not going to be somebody yes man. You're not going to get that out of me. Because I'm very opinionated as it is. And if I really feel like I don't, number one, I don't agree with you and I don't see that it was working for me, I'm going to make my voice heard. That's just it.
Right. That's it.
Now,
so, go ahead.
I was going to ask you, do you have a problem with voicing or actually correcting people?
As far as?
In any situation. Say for instance, if I come to you and say, hey, well, I can't give us an example. We disagree every time, all the time. But in business. So you're having a business meeting or whatever, and you set the standard for the meeting, and somebody else has a whole nother idea. You personally don't think it's going to work. Do you say, hey, I thank you so much for the idea, but I don't think it's going to work for us? Or you take it in? How would you handle that situation?
So I would never shoot anybody down.
Okay.
With their ideas, because when people come up with ideas, it could be great ones that might not sound great to me, but it could be a great idea once we start talking about it. So definitely, what I would do is just tell them to expound on that idea. How do you expect this to work? How do what do we need to get it off the ground? Like, have you thought about it? Or is this just an idea, or have you actually thought about what it takes to get this going?
I like that what you just said. How do you expect it to work?
Right. So if you can't even tell me that, then you're telling yourself it's not a good idea anyway.
Lisa said, nope, I'm speaking.
Right. I don't want to shoot you down, but I'm gonna let you figure that part out.
Okay.
Whether it's good or not. So
you basically telling them, hey, I acknowledge your idea, but now I'm putting the ball back in your court.
Exactly.
How is it going to work for us?
Right. How do you expect it to work? Not the is. So yeah, I don't want to discourage anybody, but you're gonna have to tell me how this plays a part in our business.
How do you let somebody down with a blatant, horrible idea? Like the shit doesn't even make sense.
I think you and this is. I think quietness speaks volumes.
Okay.
When somebody presents something to you and you're very quiet, like you have no follow-up question, you have like nothing to give on the subject,
right?
They gonna have to sit with it.
Oh,
if somebody tell me something and I'm just like, I give you a side eye and I'm just like, I don't even know what to ask you about what the fuck you just said. What? Oh, okay.
So quietness speaks volumes.
Yeah, that speaks volumes. It's like you.
But would that be seen? Would that be seen as rude though?
How? When I don't even know what to ask you. You know me about to say something else. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
love you too, dudes.
Thank you so much for the love. I love you so much, nephew.
Thank you for the likes.
Love you so much. And y'all, thank y'all so much for joining in. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, please let us know. Again, we are live on Facebook at Big Girl Talk, the actual Facebook page. I'm live on my personal page, Christine Harris, and we're live on TikTok as well.
Big Girl Talk page.
We definitely do appreciate all the views, all the likes, all the loves.
Your audience and people may stay longer. Oh, thank you so much, Daryl, for that. I'll definitely take that into consideration. I tried to interact with whomever I thought was posting. I didn't see anything, so I do apologize if you said something earlier. But thank you for that. We'll definitely take that into consideration.
Absolutely, because
we're just starting out, so I'll definitely take that, and we'll pay more attention or closer attention to the TikTok page. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Daryl.
Appreciate it.
Daryl Peak.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't see any comments because we are actually commenting and responding over here and here. So if we see anything, let us know. Yeah. And if we miss anything, what I learned from my nephew, if you're going to be commenting on TikTok, put the period in front of your sentence and then it'll speak it for you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I don't know what it was.
Because nobody's here.
Nobody's here. And my gun upstairs.
And mine is too. All right, that's gonna conclude.
Yeah, so y'all,
we gotta figure out something. Something just happened. Y'all just witnessed something happen live. Maybe we should stay on live in case.
Yeah, you're right. Let me go get mine. My God.
Yeah. Well, if you're going, mine is on my desk. Yeah, I don't know. Something just happened, y'all. I'm so sorry. And nobody's here but us, so we should not have heard whatever we just heard. So she might go get back up. In any case, this is actually going to conclude our show for today. Thank you so much for joining on the Facebook Big Girl Talk page and on the TikTok Big Girl Talk page. Please join us each and every Saturday in the 3 o'clock hour Eastern Standard Time. In the 3 o'clock hour Eastern Standard Time. We'll be here with another topic next week. Thank you so much. We really appreciate and love you all. Have a great Saturday. Bye.
Peace out.